Use mesh analysis to find currents I1 and I2 in the circuit of figure. We have to find this current I1 and this current I2 in this circuit using mesh analysis. Solution. First we will redraw the circuit. Now let's assume this is mesh 1 with current I1. Let's say this is capital I1. This is mesh number 2 with current I2, capital I2. And this is mesh number 3 with current capital I3. Now according to the direction of this current, this will be positive, this will be negative. Here positive, negative. Here positive, negative. Here this will be positive, this will be negative. Positive, negative. Positive, negative. Now we will apply KVL to mesh number 1. Apply KVL to mesh 1. Let's say we will start from here. So this will be minus 24 plus 10 plus 40. This plus 10 into I1 plus 40 I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. So this will be minus 24 plus 10 I1 plus 40 I1 minus 40 I2 is equal to 0. This will be 50 I1 minus 40 I2 is equal to 24. Let's say this is equation number 1. Now, as we can see that this mesh 2 and mesh 3 forms a super mesh. So this is a super mesh. This is a super mesh. Now we will apply KVL to super mesh. Apply KVL to super mesh. Let's say we will start from here. So this will be positive 40 I2 minus I1. 40 I2 minus I1 plus 20 I2 plus 20 I2 then plus 30 I3. This will be directly 30 plus 20 will be 50 I3 plus 50 I3 is equal to 0. This will be 40 I2 minus 40 I1 plus 20 I2 plus 50 I3 is equal to 0. This will be minus 40 I1. This will be 40 plus 20, 60 plus 60 I2 plus 50 I3 is equal to 0. Let's say this is equation number 2. Now, let's assume this is node number 1. So, and this is current I2, this is current I3. Now we will apply KCL at node 1. So summation of entering current at this node is 5 plus I2. 5 plus I2 is equal to This current is I3. I3. So this will be I2 minus this is capital I2 so I2 minus I3 is equal to minus 5. Let's assume this is equation number 3. Now solving equation 1, 2 and 3, we get mod 5 to 50 minus 40 0 24 from equation 2 minus 40 60 50 0 from equation 3 0 1 minus 1 minus 5. So I1 is equal to minus 1.88 minus 1.88 ampere. I2 is equal to minus 2.95 ampere, and I3 is equal to 2.04 ampere. What we have to find? We have to find I1 and I2. I1 is equal to I1 minus I2. I1 is equal to I1 minus I2. So I1 is minus 1.88 directly, minus 1.88, then minus I2 is minus 2.95, 1.07 ampere, and I2 is equal to this I2 is equal to I3. I2 is equal to I3, therefore this is equal to 2.04 ampere. So this is I1 and this is I2. For electrical and electronics engineering related questions and answers, visit the link in the description below.